So, you know, so the last 3 years have been a massive learning curve for me, because how we operate logistics in South Africa compared to the rest of Africa, for me, is chalk and cheese.
Okay.
So, if you look at the South African market, if you look at our roads, we have good infrastructure. Ports they haven't been performing, or they crossing, traveling from here to Cape Town is relatively not difficult for us.
Mm-hmm.
And as then you expose and you go look at different geographies, and you look at, one of our businesses in Mozambique, the J&J business, that we operate 2,000 vehicles across the continent on various corridors between, Zambia, DRC, Dar es Salaam, Windhoek, into Namibia, Walvis Bay, Durban. So we cover all the different major arterial routes across the continent that feeds these ports, because we've got lots of commodities and copper and chrome and all these different commodities that we need to move out.
Yes.
Now I'll give you an example. So you look at Johannesburg to Cape Town, roughly 1,400 kilometers. It takes us 24 hours with a vehicle.
Okay.
Now, you take a truck from Beira to DRC, is about 2,500 kilometers. That will take, and you come back. So Cape Town and back 3 days, which is about 3,000 Ks. Beira to DRC, up and back 5,000 Ks. Anything between 52 to 63 days. So you can understand, you're going through different borders, different regulations that you've got to adhere to, different geopolitical issues in specific countries. So fundamentally different. So that's been a major change in my mindset in terms of how you've got to run businesses. And I'm only talking from a fleet perspective. We have lots of back of port operations in these ports, and so warehousing here compared to warehousing in some of our geographies in Nigeria, fundamentally different. The Nigerian market will have local fleets here do 2.5 deliveries a day. Just around Lagos, a truck will be lucky if he does one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, the congestions and the different ways that it happens has been very interesting for me, and really changed how, you can't just look at a supply chain for one country that will fit other countries. It's absolutely not.
Yeah.
You've really got to be agile and flexible in terms of how you look at these things, and you adapt it for your clients accordingly. Because at the end of the day, we also have to move the product's plant as efficiently, reliably, safely as possible at a cost that makes sense to him.